لربع تورحي ميتي إسرائيل معلت مالتي اللي وصل سنة عندي أخو خازقن بقدر تمالي مدحنس أتي تويلو تمالي لا قلت مكينة مسكين تويلو تحبسنا حديرنا خازقن تمسعنا يا عتوي هاي مالتي يسي
هو هذا خمس للخيو مدحيت متيوم مالت بتللو نجارات ندجرام قلتفنا مدحيتنا هاي أتو يميلو من نيرو نحنا مدحيت متيوم نعنا تصفاجرنا نيرنا خمس للخيو نقطرنا كنت أنحنا هذا قلت مدحيت زمتة نا HIV صار HIV مدحيت زمتة يلا.
This is a daily argument in the antiretroviral unit in Eider Comprehensive Specialized Hospital, the biggest hospital in the region. This comes after the hospital announced that it couldn't be able to give any treatment to HIV, including the CD4 measures for patients some 5 months ago. Doctors in the unit have been working without salary for more than a year now. Sister Eden Kasahon, coordinator of a team in the unit, says she is now desperate as her commitment is meant to be nothing due to lack of ART drugs.
It's been almost 4 or 5 months since we've run out of ART drugs, let alone the patient who directly rely on the medicine. We, the doctors, are discouraged due to lack of medication. It's difficult to come on foot on a daily basis and to work for free for over a year. But it's even sadder to tell that there is no medicine to your patients who desperately come to get the treatment.
Sister Eden and the patients we found in the hospital, however, say they have hope that the peace deal signed in Pretoria would bring some change. They now ask what the peace deal was for if it doesn't bring medicines into Tigray.
We were very happy to hear the news of the peace deal sign. I hope that the vital medicines would be given priority so as to save lives. I was telling my patients that the 5 months of denial will come to an end and the hospital will get ART drug, but that didn't happen. Our patients are knocking our doors after 2 ICRC trucks have reached Malala in hope that they've brought the medications needed, but that's not the truth. They didn't bring the vital medicines. It's just supply.
HIV patients are dying. The people are suffering from multiple chronic illnesses, such as diabetes, cancer, and others in addition to HIV. These types of people are facing the lack of all kinds of medications. I pity them. A lot of patients are dying. This is very hard.
The peace agreement created a hope that I might survive. I would survive so that I could help my children. But the lack of medication until this very day, 13 days into the peace agreement, raises some doubt on the sincerity of the deal. I call upon the federal government to facilitate unhindered humanitarian access if it really wants to implement the accord.
Medics and patients in the hospital also say humanitarian issues shouldn't have been preconditions in the peace agreement first. But once the deal is signed, the international community should seriously monitor the implementation of the peace agreement for the suffering of the people of Tigray to come to an end.
As to me, food and medication shouldn't have been preconditions in the peace talks, but once the deal is signed, all parts, including the Ethiopian government, should focus on saving the lives of people. This is not politics. This is humanity. Causing the deaths of people with no fault of them is not even good in the eyes of God. The international community, including the UN, must bring an immediate solution for the sake of truth and humanity.
We, the Christians and the Muslims, spend the whole night praying for the war on Tigray to end. Our brothers abroad are always at the gates of the international community, but the world is not giving attention to the people of Tigray. We need this thing to stop. They should work to stop this. They should give it the attention it deserves.
Ensuring humanitarian access shouldn't have been preconditions from the get-go, but now they signed the agreement. We need the medications in order to save lives of our children who suffer from HIV are dying as we speak due to the lack of medication and food. To save the rest of our patients, we need the medicines as soon as possible.
Last week, Tigray Bureau of Health sent an open letter to the United States President's emergency plan for AIDS relief, stating that Tigray has run out of ART drug, putting the life of 46,000 HIV patients in the region at risk. In his conversation with Tigray Television on Friday, spokesperson to ICRC Ethiopia said more convoys will be sent to Tigray in the coming days with no indication of the kind of medical supplies.